Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, the guard set is Irving and Curry. Simmons and Durant are in at forward. And it's Claxton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
Now here's Van Vliet. The 10-footer. Anunoby has the open look. And the 3 off target. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Makes it off the glass.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
And Van Vliet, here we go. First quarter, just over a minute played. Durant kicks to Simmons. That one, no good. Good D by Anunoby. Siakam outside. Launches it. Anunoby, good.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Anunoby's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Irving with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. Something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
It's back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 1. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Got a piece of it. KD against Barnes. Simmons left side. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, you love to see Ben Simmons use that size and length to get active on the glass.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Ken Birch is checked in for Siakam. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Scotty Barnes. Timeout called the Nets.
Fans, get out of your seats. Come on, start making some noise for your Brooklyn Nets. Team Hype. Let's hear it for Team Hype.
That one misses for Simmons. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Here's Irving. Up and in on the layup. Irving's got 6 points.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And he's able to get it back. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Achua. Van Vliet wide open. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Irving with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Irving misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Irving. 8 points for him. Murray finds Irving. 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Trent passes to Achua. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Irving kicks to Durant. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. And Van Vliet, here we go. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Achua, a dunk by Achua.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
First personal foul.
The Raptors have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line. Yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up.
Your next team.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Siakam. Porter is out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
Here's Irving. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Durant down low. Boucher defending, and he gets it to go.
That's Kevin Durant, his height, his reach, and his activity on the offensive window. That's easy money for him.
Shoots from the baseline. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Simmons. He can't get that one. Good D by Barnes.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Irving.
You just want Kyrie Irving to keep his foot on the gas pedal. He's cooking offensively. Keep it going.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Ken Burge is checked in for the Raptors. Raptors leading by 3. Barnes outside. Siakam passes to Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Connects from three-point range. Anunoby's got 4 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, just a great use of the pump fake by Irving to draw that defender into fouling him.
And Toronto making a change here. Trent's checked in.
With 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred VanVleet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
Irving against VanVleet. Irving kicks to Durant. Timeout called the Nets.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Give it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
Mills is checked in for Brooklyn. Porter's checked in for the Raptors. .153 left now here in the second. Pass to Trent. Back to VanVleet. Lets the 3 fly. And Curry pulls it down.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Durant inside. Covered by Achua. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Achua. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Raptors leading by 6. Here's Trent. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Oh, the scoring ability of Gary Trent Jr. makes it difficult on defenders to guard against that mid-range. My goodness, that was sweet.
And stolen by Achua. VanVleet with it. Now guarded by Simmons. It's Trent on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Mills passes to Simmons. VanVleet outside. And he's way off from outside.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Ben Simmons.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
And VanVleet, here we go. Count that bucket. VanVleet's got his second bucket tonight.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
But Kevin Durant has the kind of handle and creativity to get by defensive players off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with their... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the...
Coach has to be happy at how they're sharing the basketball.
And now, let's take a glance ahead at the... And that's all for us. Now...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Irving. What's the status, David?
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer for the Nets was able to update me on the situation. He confirms that it is a sprained ankle, and as you'd expect, it's very swollen and it's causing him a lot of discomfort. Obviously, they can't afford to lose him. This would be devastating for this team. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
The wingmen are Curry and Simmons. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. And then Simmons slams it in.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Siakam outside. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Van Vliet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Well, strength and savvy make Fred Van Vliet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Irving, stolen away. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. A 2-point game. That one falls.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad.
Well, obviously Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Siakam. Van Vliet's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Van Vliet picks one up. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Fred Van Vliet.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Trent passes to Anunoby. To the paint, and Nicholas Claxton gets the...
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Porter comes in for OG Anunoby. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Nets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Irving attacking. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Barnes, 13 feet away. And it's finished off by Boucher.
Well, that's about positioning and length and athleticism. Boucher doing the job on the offensive rebounding end.
Here's KD. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto leading by 4. Trent, right side. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaping no doubt.
Irving passes to Curry. Got a piece of it. Porter with the steal. 3-on-3. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Kevin Durant third.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Here's Simmons. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Over in the corner, Barnes. Inside. And the dunk by Boucher.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Here's Irving. Pass to Curry. Boucher with the steal. Trent against Irving. Trent gets the bucket. And now a 10-point Raptor lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Toronto now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Takes the three. The offensive rebound. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunity.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Khem Birch comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Trent. And a new group in for the Nets. Sharp's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Edwards comes in for Kevin Durant. Warren's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Curry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
From 12 feet out. That shot off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Toronto ahead.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Khem Birch. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Siakam in at the center. VanVleet against Simmons. Out to Edwards. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. And Toronto will go the other way with it. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. Here's Anunoby. And they get it back. Passes it to Birch. And a wide-open look for Porter. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Raptors lead by 19.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second-chance points.
Simmons against Porter. Here's Sumner. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. VanVleet on the wing. And the pass to Anunoby. The Raptors rebound. Birch. And he converts the layup.
Well, this run largely the result of offensive rebounding.
Nets trail by 21. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
Pass to Siakam. And they call the foul.
And if you see live, you know Lil Ju made it. Big chain around my neck, so these know I'm rich. And I don't need with the big stack in this purse, so these know I'm working. I'm